runs for the Urban Legend and all those guys. They got a speed challenge going on, and man, this thing was a slug. It was horrid, horrible. Couldn't believe it. Gonna do some work on it. Glow plug died at the end from it just screaming. It was a waste of time, but I had fun. Anyway, I got to get out this morning. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna look at the gearing. Got to put a glow plug in it. That's worth the shit. Just make sure it works. That'll work. And let's see what happened to this thing. I don't know. Let's see what happened. What's the problem here? I'll be watching on the screen. I don't have the laptop set up, so if you come into this chat, say hi. I can go get the computer, but it's upstairs and I'm lazy. I want to put a glow plug in this thing quick. Get it fired up. I want to check that out, the low end on it. This tripod is just not going to help today. It's going to be a pain in my balls. All right. There we go. Nitro Steve, what's going on, brother? Just went and did a couple of speed runs for the Urban Legend and his guys. They got a little two-wheel drive speed run. They got 10 scales. So I wanted to see... Corey, yeah, you're finally in the right place. I wanted to go see what this thing would do. It says 50 out of the box. Granted, I am on grass, so it's going to be slower. But, man, this thing was a turd. This is definitely not fast enough to get anywhere near where I wanted it to go. So, we're going to mess with it. I haven't played with this thing in forever, so God knows what gearing is in it. I'll have to count it. Power was there. This thing was spinning tires like a bastard, but it just couldn't get it up and going. I don't know if it was the tires just spinning on the grass or what the problem was, but one thing I do know, right at the end, that glow plug took a shit. So here we are at home. All right. I know, that's what I was saying. These things are pretty fast, but on that grass, it was just not having it. I have it lifted up a little bit, so I figured it would clear some of it. The grass wasn't too high. It was damp, however. So I want to check that low end. I want to see how it is. Plus, I mean, I was only running 20% nitro. I probably should run 30. I should probably take this out and put the 30 in it now because I'm probably going to need it. But, I mean, it didn't seem like it was a lack of power. It seemed like this thing was ready to boogie. And it just couldn't put the power down, or it just didn't have enough gear. I think we have too much gear in it, to be honest. So I think I'm going to pull the 20 out. Let's put 30 in, and we'll work on that low end tune. The top end we obviously won't be able to work on until we get it out. Let's make a hell of a mess while we're at it. But yeah, I haven't ran this thing in forever. So we got to get this thing figured out. I'm not even going to enter that video because the top speeds they were hitting into the low 50s. This thing did 29 on the grass with this gearing. I think we need more. So I'm going to go through, look through the gears, see what I have. I got a bunch of stuff from Traxxas, so I mean, we got stuff. All right. Yeah, there's still quite a bit left in there. That's okay, you'll figure it out. I'm lost with my brother. Shit. Like, I figured we never tried the original remote and receiver. On what? The electric stuff or the nitro? What are you working on, Corey? I don't have the laptop, so try to keep the messages short because it only stays on the screen for a short while. You know what I'm saying? This back where it goes. The nitro. All right, what's the problem you're having with it, brother? This thing runs fine, just runs slow. What's the problem? Too slow to work for what we need to do. I mean, it's fun running. It seemed like I had plenty of power, but it's an open one. Yeah. All right, we're gonna switch this out to the 30%. We're gonna check that low. The only complaint I have about these nitro slashes, I think these things are the biggest pain in the ass to work on. Like, for you to adjust mesh with this, you got to pull the easy starter, the exhaust off. Trying to get to that low speed is a pain in the ass because the air filter's in the way, the servo horn's in the way. Trying to get to that idle, forget it. You got to be a surgeon to get to that idle. All right, we're going to fill that with 30. Don't want to be using this, but this is what we have. We're going to use it. 30% Ryan Lutz blend. Local hobby shop is closed. Well, closing. Completely out of nitro fuel. So I got to order everything now. Total bummer. All right. Let's fire this up. See how bad this low end is. Turn her on. Start it up, clean it out, pinch it up, see what she does. All right, now I don't even want to start. This is lovely. I hate this blue wire. I'm not going to use it. Come on. Come on. What the hell happened now? No power? Not even hot. Yeah, what's going on here? No fire. Glow plug is good. Know that. You can hear it. Pop, 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 pop. What is going on with this easy start? Motor isn't hot. What do we have going on here? Something with this easy start is not very happy. What do we got going on here? And there's nothing. I have no idea what's going on with this one. Look at all that fuel. Okay. Let's clean that up. Well, we know fuel's not an issue. Damn. Yeah, it keeps trying to pop, but it just won't. And then all of a sudden, the igniter will be... I think that maybe this plug, yeah, I know. It's definitely not a fuel issue, Corey. We got plenty of that. I wonder if that's just a shit glow plug. That one's not the best. Pulled it out of the rack. It did light up. Maybe. I'm out of Traxxas ones too, which is lovely. It's an old OS. Let's put a different glow plug in it. Need the washer. All right, we're gonna have to steal a glow plug from something else. Yeah, that was a good plug. That's what I'm saying. Just maybe. Ah, man, that plug lit right up. I don't think it's the plug. OG got jokes. He always has jokes. OG's good with them. Let's try that again. I don't know, but I'm willing to steal another one. Steal another one. What the hell's going on today, everybody? Like I said, take it easy on the chat. I mean, hit them up, but keep them short because I'm just using the phone. The computer's upstairs. This was kind of spur of the moment. I'll just have to steal a plug out of the Revo. Oh. Oh. That ain't right. Why is that so tight? Let's try the new one. All right, that thing sounds shitty. Shot shit everywhere. Holy God. I think we have a rich problem for sure. I'm gonna reset this carb. Carburetors are simple on a Traxxas. 4 to the floor, 4 from the floor on the high side. It says flush with the low. One. One, 2, 3, 4. That bottom end, that screw is certainly not flush. Let's find a screwdriver I can get in there. Down at the field, it seemed like the top end was definitely the top end was definitely lean. It was, as soon as you hit full throttle with it, it would want to just sputter out. What do I have that'll fit in there? All these tools and never the right one you need. All right, it's a little bit turned in more. Let's try it again. Started a lot better. right, that's a little bit better. I think that sounded actually quite a bit better. All right, what do you think? You didn't bring back any fleas, did you? No, no fleas. Yeah, it was nice getting away for a few days. All right, this screwdriver is not gonna work. Aha. Just check your other pocket, you'll find it. All right, that's about flush. Then we'll pinch it off. Uh-oh. All right, let's count it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's a little too lean. Gotta love a Traxxas carburetor. 1 or 2 hours is everything. Okay. Looks like the linkage is a little off. It's pulling on the carburetor just that little bit. What's going on, everybody? Like I said, I don't have the laptop hooked up, so this is just going to be off the screen. So if I don't necessarily see you, what's up? No, one more smaller. Trying to get more speed out of this. Haywire thinks he's a duck. That's cool. Be whatever you want to be, man. So yeah, I was on vacation for the last couple of days. It was nice. It was nice. Can I fully open now? Oh, carb is good. All right, there we go. So the linkage is no longer messing up the carburetor. That's good. All aspects. What's going on, brother? Let's see where the idle's at now. That sounds great now. What do you think? sorry. Nitro 4K, what's going on, amigo? One thing I will give Traxxas, though, with these tiny little 3.3s, if you would have had my buggy running as long as we've had this running, I would have been crying right now because my eyes would be burning out of my face. So far, so good. I can run this, and it don't even really stink down here. Okay. Let's double check this idle real quick, make sure I don't have to adjust the idle up. It's about as low as I've ever wanted to see a Traxxas. We'll try it. One more. Ah, too quick. I don't know, that sounds pretty good to me. I'm in. I'm putting a 6S in a late model Slash. Should be interesting. There you go. Not bad for a Traxxas. JW, what's going on, brother? All right. So, okay. We're going to leave this up to, we got 11 people in the chat. We're going to go on. What do you think? What is the plan besides getting nitro fuel everywhere today? All right. We'll get that straight. All right. Did not hit the speeds we wanted to in the grass that time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I am definitely runs better than mine. Yeah, yours runs a little rough. You'll get it. They're in the low 50s. I think 53, 54. If you had 55, I think it would cover it. I didn't even get into the 30. I hit 29 because of the grass. This platform's a little low. It is what it is. The RPMs were good, I would say. It did run pretty good. I mean, it was boogieing. Traction was an issue. It's a little wet there. I don't know. Maybe I should gear it up. Should we mess with the gearing? If I mess with the gearing, it's going to be a process because I got to pull the easy start setup off. I got to pull the whole exhaust off. The spur is about as easy as it can be, but I'd still have to adjust the mesh, which is a pain in the ass on these because the easy start motor covers everything. I didn't see it there, but Joey, hey, what's up? Probably Joey Nitro. All right. So what do you think? Should I gear this up? I mean, it's got a 20 tooth on the bell. It's pretty big, actually. But I got a monster spur on this thing. I mean, I have other ones we can choose from. I can start digging them out, see what we have option-wise. There's a couple right here. I got a 52, 72, which is probably what that is. What is this one? That one's even smaller. The pitch is wrong, though. I don't know what that's for. That's probably for MGT. That's not the right one. So I still have other spurs. Can't run on-code car until it's fixed. Wait till Monday. Races on Saturday. Cool, man. So here's what we got. We got the Robinson Racing gear on there. It's the big boy. It's got to be like a 70-something. I have a... Because this one here, that's a 72, and this is smaller than that. But probably the same. But I have a... This one's a... What the heck is this one? It's definitely smaller. That's all I know. I don't see a number on them. Should be a number on these. 64. This is a 64. 64. That's a 72. So you can see the difference. Wings in the air fryer. Nice. I had a chicken wing stromboli last night, man. That shit was banging. What do you think? Should I bother gearing this thing up, or should we just try to run it again? Because, I mean, I only got 29. That's not going to cut it. I'm not even going to show that. That's downright embarrassing. Should we gear it up? Should I try it again now that it's running a little better? I don't think RPM was an issue. I think the thing was running good. What do you think? OG got some crazy shit going on, but it's not the answer. What's the answer, boys? We gear this thing up and try again, or should I just try it again as is and send it all? Steve says, I think it'll take the gear even in the grass. Yeah, it didn't seem like we had an issue. She was screaming. Use the spur. All right. Well, we got to start taking some shit apart then. I'll start with the spur, but we'll take this off for now, even though I just literally put it back on. All right, let's get wrenching. Yeah, we could do the math. I mean, I could figure it out. I got to just see what tooth this is. I'm not sure. All right. Wrenching it is. We'll be back on tomorrow with the Savage, but I just wanted to do something today because obviously I went out, I tried to shoot a video for that to try to get us all on, the Nitro guys on the board, and it didn't work, so. Come on, slipper nut. There we go. Take a look. Try not to lose these pins. One took a ride. Where'd it go? There it is. All right. Yeah, the pins didn't take much of a beating, so it wasn't a slipper issue. We weren't losing it. Savage picking up the new inbox 25. It's not about what you buy, sir. It's about what you build. Put something cool together. Some of the shit you bought's pretty cool, though. I'm looking at one local I think you'll dig. But go find some raggedy piece of shit in your garage and put it together. I think that'd be a lot cooler. Raggedy. I'm talking, you don't want to touch it. You want to brake clean the piss out of it before you look at it. All right. Here we go. You got to love these Robinson racing gears, man. The quality on this thing is just badass. Look at this thing. But how many teeth are on this? They didn't etch it anywhere. Sure our pitch is right. Yeah, that'll work. How big is this one? All right, it's the same exact size. So that's a 72. Found a whole nest of new stuff. So this will work. It's probably around a 72, or it's slightly smaller. So it's a 70 to a 72. You can see it's off just a hair. So anybody got their phone out? Let's do a little math real quick. So that's a 20 on the bell, 72 on the opposite side. What is our ratio? That should be a 3 point something something. We're going to drop down to a 64. 360. Yep, that's what I figured. So we're going to take this. We're going to drop down to a 64. So what's that going to drop us down to? About a 3.0. I figure a 3.0. Let's put these pins all back in. These pins going to be too thin? No, they'll work. No, we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. We're good. Not a fan of this slipper pin setup. Don't make me do math. Yeah, well, my phone's hanging up above me, so there's my math. Remember in school, some of us do, they used to say, well, you've got to learn how to do it the long way because there's not always going to be a calculator around. Well, they were wrong. Friggin' OG and the Nitro Pimp, they remember using abacuses. An abacus. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? The Nitro Slash sucked out loud at top speed today, so we're gonna work on this. It went from running to not running to actually running pretty damn good. Sounds good now. God, I hate these pins. I think that should be the next challenge. Who can take the most nastiest, disgusting, totaled thing? Sliding sideways. What's going on, brother? Take the most nastiest, disgusting nitro you could find. Rebuild it. Whoever starts with the worst one wins and uses the most amount of the parts it came with. Go find something that got sprayed by a skunk and hit by a garbage truck. Oh, come on. The downside of when you try to reuse these pins, the edges, trying to get them the hell back in that hole. There we go. Sorry you can't see this, but I'd be boring you if you saw it anyway. 2 more. 1 more. Stay in there now. Aren't these supposed to have a hub in the middle? No, these don't. This is a pain in the ass. I hate these slipper setups on these. You haven't seen Grubby's life story, have you? Well, I'm sure he didn't get his name from nothing. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that T-Max is probably the worst one I've got. Hey, Lotus, what's going on, brother? Beautiful weather out. Where's the boat, man? Oh, this went to hell quick. Come on. Yeah, I was in New Jersey for the last 2 days, down by the ocean. And you know what? No electric boats, no nitro boats, no nothing. They weren't running shit down there. I took my car down there to the beach at the end of the night. It was wonderful because there was like nobody there, a couple fishermen. That was it. And they didn't care. Oh, come on. Oh, now I'm going to start getting mad. Things are going to go wrong. That's gone forever. Well, that's gone forever. Found a grub screw, though. Let's see if I have more. I think that's everything but the pegs I have. Every piece of that clutch I have except for those pegs. Alright, so here's what we'll do on that. Let's try this one more time. I just joined to find Rynks on all fours. Yeah, once you lose something and it falls into the abyss, that's the end of that. Alright, I'm gonna have to set the truck on its side. I always enjoyed these slipper clutches suck. There we go. There we go. Here's the other plate. There's the other plate. There's the pin. Yeah, that speed was blue. That speed we hit this morning was not gonna work. We're gonna try some more. Come on. There we go. Spring. Nuts. So what's everybody else running today? It's pretty nice weather here on, considering here I got to go and whack weeds today. That sucks. Well, I could turn this off for now. All right, whenever I do these slippers, I go all the way down, quarter turn out. There we go. All right, so now I gotta adjust this shit. Lovely. To do these on this, you gotta pull the exhaust and you gotta pull the easy start setup off because the easy start button, or does it? No, it straight up covers them. Let me see if I can get in there. I'm trying not to remove any of that shit because I don't want to. Is that a 2 or a 2.5? No, I might be able to get to those. Let's try it. Try and take the shortcut. Okay, there's one. Nope, you can get to him. It's just a bitch, but you can get to him. Okay. Not loose enough. Some ain't right. Still don't slide. All right. Let's see. Maybe I can get those easy start screws out. We can just move that completely out of the way. Oh, no, no, no. That's why. That's why. Those are not the right screws. Those are the screws that actually hold the engine in the front. The mount is shaped funny. So let's tighten those back up right away. All right, so the easy start's gonna have to come off. There's no way around it. I don't think I'll be able to get it out of the one-way bearing without pulling the exhaust. This is what it is. So what's going on, everybody? Like I said, I was in Jersey for the last 2 days. Got to catch some of the racing, Roar Nationals. I'll tell you what, that last race with the nitro truck, he was far out. You guys see that one? Fend and Mayfield running at it. Holy shit, that was a good race. That got real right there at the end. Hell yeah, it was sick. Hell yeah, good to see it. Wilburn Bean, that was a fun race. Hey man, I don't know if I've seen you around here before. Good to see you, brother. If everybody can, like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Everybody else hit that like button. Be back here again tomorrow working on a Savage after we get some redemption on this one. That run this morning wasn't worth the... I feel bad for wasting the fuel. That was crap. I subbed. Hey man, I've been subbed to you for a little while, Sliding. I watch your lives every now and then. Usually just sit in the background. All right, there we go. Now we can get to both mounts. There we go. That one was a little loose, honestly. Come on, get in there. There we go. All right, that should loosen the mount. All right. How far back can we move this? Well, that's a problem. have to find a bell for this, I think, because I cannot get... The motor mount does not have enough adjustment to use this for... Nope, not enough, my man. Where's all my bells at? I'm trying to think of where I put them. They're not on the board, I don't think. Where did I put them? Those are gears. No. Send parts. No. Okay. I know some of these are not the right pitch. I think it's the 411 numbers. Can anybody do me a favor real quick? Go on Traxxas' website, or if you just know offhand, that'd be great. The slash, does that run the 5.2 bells or the 4.1 bells? There is a difference. I'm pretty sure it's the 4.1s. So we have some options here. Well, no, we don't. We have one option. Let's see. Probably do this too. 4.1s, yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I have a 22 tooth bell for this. Go up from 20 to 22. But you think we got too much gear in this thing at that point? I don't know. That's a lot of gear. Go from a 360 gear ratio to a 22. What did I say this was? I forget what I said this one was. Was it 64? Now you're at 290. Yeah, 2264. What do you think? Too much for this little thing? Or is that just enough? 290 gear? What do we do? Well, the ship part would be I'd have to take that spur gear back off or remove the engine. Not that smart calculator next to me. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, shoot. Do we swap it out? I think we should swap it out. I mean, I can't use this without it. But I think that would basically cross that off the list. We wouldn't have to worry about gearing being an issue if I do this. All right. Decision made. We're going to run it. We'll pull the... I'll pull that back off, so that way I don't have to pull the entire engine back out. I can just take it. We'll replace that on here. I'll take this stupid tire off, get it out of my way. Going racing down the boat launch with the guys later today, so I got to fix my boat launch, my slash for the boat launch. That thing's tires flew off again. All right. So pull the spur, swap the bell. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just hope we didn't put too much gear in it. That's all I'm worried about. Get in there, bearing. Why you no fit? Stupid pins. Why you no fit, bearing? Always something. Yep. Measure once, pound twice. That's it. I got some kind of a hammer here. There it goes. All right, put that back. All right, back to work. What do I need? What do I need? This here. I think the mesh was a little loose on this. You can see it kind of started to eat the teeth a little. That's okay. That's okay. Let's get this grass out of here. That'd be a good idea. Freaking grass in your bill. It's not good. Now the fun part, C-clip. C-clips are wonderful. I love C-clips. Now where did it go? All right, we got to start cleaning up here a little. Where did the C-clip go? You guys watching it? I found it. There we go. Did you see the interview with Ben Rose Mayfield and Fenn? No, I did not. Fill me in. What happened? Put the pins back in. It was good? Okay. Yeah, at the end of that truggy race, that got dicey. I was oh my God, on the edge of my seat. I mean, as soon as Fenn screwed up that one time and it put him basically right next to him, I was like, oh man, 2 minutes left to go. This is gonna get real. Both good on fuel. Then you know, they got wiry, those two. It was good. When you see a good end like that, you know, it's worth it. You know, I think, you know, as far as a spectator goes, honestly, as soon as you see wheel and trigger put it out, okay, I'll check it out later. You know what I mean? A race is a good race no matter what. But when you see, you know, when someone just like checks out, it's over. You know what I mean? It's not as fun, you know? But right at the end there, that little mistake, bang, you're like, oh boy, all right, we're getting real again. You know, this is cool. What the shit? I just put that in. Fucking pin. There we go. Enjoyed it. That was a damn good race. But yeah, I went to Jersey. Went to the beach for the day. Stayed overnight. It was nice. It was I'm sitting on the beach watching the race. I'm sure like all the other people on the beach are like, what the hell is he listening to? But yeah, I'm watching the race. Then the wife said no RC stuff. I snuck my micro B in the bag. Worked out great. She never noticed it till I pulled it out. I'm like, oh, that thing. Forgot I had that in there. All right. What do we got? 7. All right, there we go. It's back together. Let's see if this will mesh now. 41, 22. There we go, that one. You gotta be kidding me. Still too much. Not enough adjustment in this motor mount. No, nowhere near. Son of a bitch. Okay. $72.22. What is that going to end up being? More gear than we had before. There's 360 before, so that'd probably be like 330 gear. 320. Man, I'm close, huh? Pretty good math. Not bad. I'll take that. So I'm strapped. I guess we're just gonna have to run the bigger gear, the spur side. We'll put the Robinson back on. That's all good. It's all good. I'm not mad. Robinson's good. We would have had to adjust. We're gonna have to adjust the, what's it called anyway? Damn it. It's cool to have one of the biggest races in the country in my own backyard. Yeah, we ain't got nothing big around here. All right, I'm gonna pop these pins back out for the last time. We're gonna go 72, 22. That's gonna be the final. I know it'll fit. I'm all out of gears. That's pretty much all I have. I don't think I have anything bigger than that 22. Well, I probably do on that Revo, but we're already dipping way into the way too much gear category, I think. Come on out, Barry. It's all right then. We add a little bit of gearing. We got it running better. Can try again in the morning. Damn. Maybe this afternoon. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I would love to go to a big race like that. I don't know how long I would hang with those guys, but even just to check it out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was pretty dope. Screw these pins, man. Holy crap. Trying to get these things in once they're mushroomed out is impossible. So you can find some that aren't as bad. There we go. Wish you were able to play music in the backgrounds of these things. There's got to be a way. You'd think that they would, you know, they're able to sniff it out. They should be able to be like, oh, well, we can plug it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, he's playing this song. At least give the credit to the artist. Then you could play music in the background and nobody be pissed. Come on. I don't know if I'll be able to get these pins back into this. I have no new pins, so this has to work. Pull these ones too. Yeah, DP is definitely X-Ray's team. Yeah, X-Ray's been killing it this year. They make a good product, I mean, so it's not surprising. They got a good team this year. What do you guys think about TLR? Is it too little too late on them? And kind of, did they screw the pooch by doing what they did last year? To come out with all brand new shit and then have nobody to run it? Come on. Why so difficult? I got 5 in, and I cannot find 5 more that'll just pop right in. They mushroom out, and then you can't do nothing with them. Do I have any pins? Pretty sure I don't. No. Definitely not. No. No bueno. Son of a gun. All right. Let's keep working at him. See if I can get the edges off him. Yeah, that new TLR stuff don't look bad. But like I said, with nobody to run it, even the best equipment ain't shit without a good driver. And honestly, from my experience from running some TLR products was I've always had trouble getting parts. Unless you want to buy 2 kits to supply one and then just buy your problematic parts as you go. I couldn't get them local. I always had to order them. A-Main didn't have them. You go on TLR's website, they don't have them. Come on. Coyote Hobby says the new car was awesome. It does look, I mean, I've always built a really nice product. Like, I mean, when I went with my buggy, I went with the B7 because I knew I'd be able to get parts at my track if I needed it. Never had a problem getting parts for that B7. Everybody and their mother makes parts for that B7. Love the B7. Now, my 22 SCT trucks, you couldn't get shit for those things ever. And then it was always, oh, we're not going to have them anymore. So once they drop it, it's like, oh, well, I guess screw anybody that bought one, you know? Man, I'm striking out hard on this thing. Wonder if I can just see if they go in easier on the plastic gear. Then I'll just get new pins and we'll go back to the Robinson later. No, not really. Don't seem like it. That one went pretty easy. Let's see if I can get that one to go in. Sorry, guys. Don't mean to be boring anybody, but this sucks. Hey, I got another one. All right, cool. Halfway there. Got another one. We're on a streak. Halfway done. 5 more. That one doesn't have any in it. Bitch. Oh, I didn't miss that one. I don't know. I think I'm screwed. They only get half. On the carpet, it was unstoppable way before the off-road stuff hit. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like the I like the 22 SCT 3.0 I have. I have 2 of them. That was not a bad truck. I just never got the hang of it. And then I bought the new Associated short course truck came out. Everybody at the track was running that. I was getting dusted after that. All right, let's start thinking about this. What can I do about these pins? Try to maybe cut the edges off a little bit. Maybe a razor and scrape them down. I should have these. That's what pisses me off. I don't know why I don't have extras of these. I got bells, I got spurs, but I don't have these. Oh, you're a bitch. I'm tired of them. They're so damn small, you can't do anything with them. I can't trim them. I can't sand them down somehow. Because it's just, all right, that one right in. Oh, did something right. I wonder if that worked. Got another one. I need 3 more. 3 more. Apparently that did something. Come on, get in there. Some of these are just trashed. Holy shit. Just want to get this 2 more. I need, no, sorry, 3 more. Can move on. Got one. Got one. 1 more. 2 more. 2 more. One more. 1 more. This guy here. I'm gonna try him. 1 more. Last one. Getting warm down here today. I think I got it. Got it. Sick. All right, cool. Finally. Jeez, that was a lot of freaking work. Leaking a lot of fuel out of this thing. Okay. Line that up. Bearing. Okay, where's the rest of the parts? Here we go. I'm gonna go right on A-Main and put those damn things on my shopping list. So what's going on? Everybody still there? I'm sorry I haven't been able to watch the chat. Getting that plate lined up's a pain in the ass too. Okay, cool. Back together. Right about there. 2.5. Get this mesh correct. That feels good. Get a nice mesh on there. A little bit of tick. She's on the money. Tighten it down. Get this easy start back on. Exhaust back on. That should do it. Just like that. 3 screws. Hey, Michelle, how's it? Sorry, just saw you. Oh. She might not still be hanging out. I don't know. She has work today, I believe. Always working. All right, this easy start goes right back on. We're going to put the exhaust back on. Check that tune real quick. Make sure she starts nice, idles nice. Maybe we'll get back out later today. We can try it again. I'm not going to hand in a 29 mile an hour top speed. That's just not where we're going. This thing better haul a lot more ass than that in the grass. I don't even know what I would try next. I don't think the Revo won't hit 50s in the grass. I know it because I was never able to hit it with my hit it on the pavement. I have the Losi Triple X. That's not geared for it. That ain't gonna do it. The RS4 MT2, same thing. Not geared. Too small. I don't think that'll do it. Could get the Slayer. Try that. But I don't think it's a traction problem. Traction problem will be solved by that. Okay, 2 screws hold the exhaust on. All right, exhaust is on. Easy starts back on. I want to put the blue wire back on. All right, cool. Double check. That looks good. That looks good. Air filter back on. Gotta put the wheel back on. So what do you think? Traxxas says that this should hit 50 mile an hour. All right. Is that grass dragging this thing down that bad? All right, let's fire it up, see what she does now. Back to no start again. that go? There it is. Easy start sucks. That's why. All right. I'd say the tune is going to need to be worked on there. The low end seems pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. Idle's nicer, so I'm happy with that again. We're up 2 teeth on the bell, and we'll try again. That's all I can do. Try again. You think that grass could kill that kind of mile an hour, though? That's my... I don't know about that. You know, that seems like a lot of... Traxxas says 50, and I know I've had this on pavement. That thing's rock and rolled pretty good, but it's only at 29 in the grass. Do you think that grass was dragging that thing down that bad? That's wild, just to think. Seems slow, even for grass. That's what I'm saying. Tune was just that bad. I haven't ran this thing in forever, so we'll see. 2.5. But all right, yeah, this is just a spur of the moment work. Don't ask me. I gotta get some shrink tubing on this real quick. See if that's the problem. Go. Quick repair. See if it'll start with the easy starter now. Come on, you. Let's try that one more time, make sure it'll start on that. close to that 20 foot. Sounds a lot better than when I started. What do you think? I think that's a pretty square, that's a pretty good idle. Good enough. I think that idle sounds nice. Get away from the top. There we go. I think that's going to be our best shot. I don't think it's going to run much better than that. I mean, I got to work on the top end once we get there. But other than that, I'd say that speed this morning was garbage, and we're going to try again. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for coming out. I know it's a Friday afternoon. It's a little strange. I'll be back Saturday at 11 in the morning. We're going to start working on that 25 Savage. I got all the parts for the front end cleaned up. I got the transmission cleaned up. I got quite a bit of stuff ready to start reassembly. As far as this, I might try to get out tonight. We'll see what we can do. Maybe I can get a better run out of it. But you never know. The grass was wet, too. That didn't probably help. But I got a hell of a mess here now. I got to clean this up. There's shit everywhere. Yeah, shout out to Chino, shout out to OG for holding down the fort. Pretty quiet day. Wasn't too much work for him, I don't think. OG, if you want to throw out some of the, some links, that'd be cool. You know who's here, who's not. Everybody, take a look at OG's nitros. He's been working in the corner now, doing a little bit of repair. Been doing a lot of braking, so he's got some work to do. I guess he's putting another Savage together, make like number 7 or 8. So if you guys want to do me a favor, show him some love. That'd be great. Who else you got? Everybody else in the chat, throw them in there if you could, OG. I'll hang out for a few more minutes. I'll clean up. And we'll call it a day. I'll see you all in the morning. We'll hopefully have better results out of this. If I get back out, we'll try again. I'm going to keep cleaning up. OG, if you could throw those out, I'd appreciate it. Here, I need that. Nitro Steve, you can throw him out there too, and whoever you can get, OG, appreciate it. I'm gonna hang out for, well, a couple more minutes. Don't know if I'll ever need that again. All right. Well, if that's all he's got, that's all I got. I'm good for today. I'll catch us all tomorrow. 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know, we'll do the thing. See you tomorrow.